Hey, it's Midnight Raving. I'm feeling a little bit better with a negative COVID test. I went out to Costa to pick up a Too Good To Go bag. If you don't know what that is, I'm going to explain. First of all, if you're new to my channel, welcome. I'm the Midnight Raven. I load content every day, which varies in content from live streams, hauls, unboxings, cold cases, you name it, I've done it. So today we are looking at a Too Good To Go, what they call a magic bag. So I'm going to explain everything in a bit more detail because I have got this bag before. This is the second one I've got, and I'm going to explain a little bit more in this video because last time it was a little bit brief. So Too Good To Go is an app that you can get on your phone. You go on your phone and it comes up like this. And what you do is you put your location in. So I have two locations. I have Swaffham and I have Dereham. I live in Swaffham, but I work in Dereham. You go on there and it brings up, I'll show you. So it brings up like a map, and you can choose where you live and how far you want to travel to get the item. So obviously I have mine currently for Swaffham, and then it shows you a distance thing. So if you want to travel 2, 5, 10, 15, 20 kilometers, I think the most is 30, to go pick up the magic bag. And then what you do is it will come up with locations that do the magic bag offer. So for me, being in Swaffham, I have Costa that does it. And then in Dereham, I have Flower and Bean, I have Costa, there's the BP garage in Dereham. There's more places in bigger, obviously, cities and stuff like that. What you do is you go on the app at a certain time of day. To be fair, the one that I get in Swaffham is usually between like, I want to say between like between sort of 1 and 3. They sell out really quickly. So if you're trying to get one, you need to be checking it constantly. I got mine today and there was 4 left when I got it today. I got it slightly earlier. Yesterday when I got the bag, I got it around 3:30. Today I went and got the bag, and I'd picked the last bag, my bag up, I think it was around 2 o'clock. So depending on which location, some of the bags are later in the evening. If you get the ones like at the BP garage and that, they can end up being between like 7 and 9 o'clock at night where you have to get them. Flower and Bean is between 3:30 and 4. Costa is usually between 5 and 6 just before they close. So you need to keep an eye on the time. You can only collect the magic bag in the time that they say. What I'll do is I'm going to show you one of my orders, to give you an idea. So when you go to collect your item, I'll show you the one for today. You get something like this come up on your phone. So you get it come up, you get the code that they need for you to be able to have one. It gives you the time and the day and when you're meant to pick it up. And then at the bottom, before you pick it up, there's a swipe thing, for you to swipe to be able to pick it up. And then at the bottom, you can give a rating, tell them how the staff were, tell them what you thought of your magic bag, etc., etc. So if you need any answers to any questions about the Too Good To Go, let me know. But we're going to take a look and see what we got in this bag. Looking in it, I'm not hopeful. I think we got pretty much the same as we got yesterday, but we're going to look. So the first item is this. So this is cheddar and roasted tomato toasty. They're not very popular at Costa. I don't know why they keep selling these, because I got one of these in my bag yesterday and they're just not popular. So this is the Sun Blush Tomato Mozzarella and Vintage Cheddar. Now I'm a fan of Vintage Cheddar, and if it didn't have the tomato in it, I would probably be more inclined. I may or may not try it just to see. But we got one of them. What else did we get? Why are you gonna laugh at this? We got another cheddar and roasted tomato one. So we've got 2 of them now. And I got one of these yesterday. So I can tell Costa These are not a very big seller. Not a big seller. But if you do like stuff like this, then it's right up your alley. Next, and remember, this magic bag is £3. Next, we've got a mozzarella and tomato panini. This is slow roasted tomatoes and basil pesto. So I feel like there's a theme of stuff that isn't selling. Most of it contains tomatoes, because this has got tomato and so is this. They can't be Costa's big sellers. So this is mozzarella and tomato panini. It's got a bit of basil in it, so it's basically tomato and cheese. Again, I might try it, but for £3, like I said, you don't know what you're gonna get. And then the last item is the bakery item. So usually you get a choice between a muffin, a croissant, and a pan au chocolat, depending on what they have left at the end of the day. And today we got the blueberry muffin. Oh, there was a lady that came in about the same time as me, and he did our 2 bags simultaneously. I got the blueberry muffin, and she ended up with the lemon muffin, which I absolutely detest. So a blueberry muffin. Now looking at your value for money, a muffin in Costa, I believe, is £1.50. So I believe the muffins are about £1.50. The tomato and mozzarella subs, I believe, are £3. They're either 3 or 4. The cheddar and roasted tomato, I believe, are 3. So you've got 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. You've got between 11 and £13, depending on if these are £3 or £4. So you get around 12, between like 11 and £13 worth of value, and you pay £3 for it. It's just so the food doesn't go to waste. Because the one thing you don't want to do is be filling up bins and bins with these, because once they go out of date, they can't sell them. And the dates were today. And this was the 22nd and the 22nd, and they can't sell them to you in a food establishment. If it was something like Tesco's, they do reduce their stuff right the way down. But in Costa, where it's a restaurant, they're selling it to you. It's a little bit different to a supermarket. So all in all, we've got 2 of the cheddar and roasted tomato. We've got the tomato and mozzarella sub, and then we've got my favourite item, which I am so going to enjoy, is the bakery item that you get, and that is the blueberry muffin. Or a choice of another muffin, or a croissant, or a pan au chocolat, depending on what time you get there and whether you were like me, because I was the first person today to go pick their bag up. So if you want to try this for yourself, it's called the Too Good To Go app, and it's basically to save a lot of wasted food from landfill. You can also favorite your places with a heart, so if you want to keep checking them places, like I said, they sell out really quickly. Various places will only have like 5 bags available on any given day, so if you really, really want one, you need to be snappy. I'm going to see maybe if I can get one tomorrow. I'm not sure. I might leave it a day or two, because at the minute they seem to be giving you the same stuff, which is perfectly fine. But if I'm going to eat it, it's going to get a little bit boring. But it is saving food from going to a landfill or going into a bin. So if you want to try this for yourself, I will put the name in the description. It's called the Too Good To Go app. It's a totally free app. You just go on there. The magic bags, depending on where you buy from, they're around about £3, give or take. There are other ones that you can get from things like WH Smith, Flour and Bean, Costa, garages. You just have to check the app, check your local area, and see what you can find. So if you want to know more about the app, comment down below any questions you have. Have you used the app before? Let me know. Like, subscribe, give us a big thumbs up. COVID has finally disappeared. I'm now negative, so I can leave the house as of tomorrow officially. But I had to go out today and get some more food because, girl gotta eat. And I will see you tomorrow for another video. Take care and thanks for watching. Bye, guys.